Brainy! Bree? What are you doing?
I'm just puttering, dear.
Puttering, you look so pretty.
Well, thank you. It's one of my favorite outfits.
You sort of look like Barbara Billingsley goes to Big Valley. Oh, by the way, do you have an iron?
What's that in your hand?
Well, it's an iron, but... You need two to make grilled cheese.
Oh, darling. You don't want to make grilled cheese on 2 irons? Let me show you my method. I'll go get set up and come get you.
I can't do anything right.
All right, now, why do you insist on carrying that iron around? I've set all this up for making our grilled cheese.
I've told you, we are in an economic crisis, and my way to make it is very economic.
Okay, Mary Ellen, set the iron down. I'll show you how I make mine, and we can make a decision after that, okay?
Can I show you how to make mine?
No. All right. Now, making grilled cheese is very simple, but there are a few things that you have to watch out for. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our bread, and I'm using a nice sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread? Did you get it from California?
No. And what we do is we take some room temperature butter. And it has to be room temperature because it has to be easy to spread.
Yes, of course.
And we're going to spread our butter on our bread.
I thought we were making grilled cheese.
We are.
Butter and cheese?
Yes, it's a dairy fest. All right.
We're having a dairy fest.
That's right. We love cheese, we love butter, and we love sourdough bread. What's not to like?
Can I have a glass of milk?
Perhaps.
A half a cup of rum?
Half a cup of rum. You want milk and rum, do you?
Milk goes with everything.
All right. Well, now, once we've buttered our bread, now, would you get me the cheese? I've grated some cheese.
Okay. Which one?
I'll bring all of them over and we'll talk about each one individually. All right. Now, this cheese is Cotswold.
Is what?
Cotswold.
Cotswold?
Cotswold.
Cotswold.
With a T, darling, with a T.
Cotswold.
That's right.
I've never heard of Cotswold cheese.
It's delicious.
It's not very American.
It's from a county called Cotswold.
Is that in Wisconsin?
Cotswold is an English cheese that has, it's a wonderful cheddar-y kind of flavor. Do you want to taste it?
Sure. It tastes like Cotswold.
Oh, good, I'm so glad. All right, now, what we're going to do is not what you might expect. We're going to turn this upside down. Butter side down. And then we're going to put our...
Cotswold.
Right. Onto our bread. You want to be generous with your cheese. And you may have noticed that we're using grated cheese.
I'm always generous with my cheese.
Good, I'm glad. The thing about grated cheese is it melts much more quickly. Now, while we're doing this, we're going to turn on our skillet, and we're going to put that at medium-high heat. All right, now, we're going to take our top slice of bread, and we're going to butter that as well. Now, the reason you butter the bread...
That's the other side of the bread.
It is.
I always butter the bread where I put my meat.
So now we've buttered the bread here, and we do this, and we put it on the outside.
Don't get your fingers greasy.
We do this instead of buttering our pan. And we can hear it start to sizzle. Could you give me the lid?
Would you like it on?
Yes. Now we put the lid on for about 2 minutes. And that will help conserve the heat to melt the cheese more
I know what
quickly.
you mean. The heat will go like this. It'll go.
That's right. That's a very good demonstration. Could you do that again for our viewing audience?
Well, the heat will go like... Just like 2 irons.
Uh-huh. All right. Have some cheese, Mary Ellen.
Love cheese.
Cotswold.
Cotswold.
I think this is ready to be flipped. Ah, look at that, isn't it beautiful?
Well,
now we mash it down. It's important to mash it down. Mush, mush, mush. Important to mush. Mush, mush, mush. There we go. And it's okay if a little bit spills out the side. You know, the brown bits in the bottom of the pan.
yeah, the herbs.
They say they're always the best. It's still open. We let that cook for another minute.
Okay.
Now, while we're doing that, we're going to butter our next slice. our next one that we're going to make is Gruyere. Gruyere.
Now we're going to France.
Now our Gruyere is going to create what I like to call the fondue sandwich. It's just delicious. And it's the same cheese that I use for my fondue. So, do you like it?
Oh! It's French.
You can taste that in it, dear?
Now you know why their noses are so long. And we're going to get ready to grill the Gruyere cheese.
Trees? We're not making grilled trees, Mary Ellen.
Gruyere. How do you say it?
Gruyere.
Can you spell it?
Gruyere.
I thought it was Gruriere.
I don't think so. Mary Ellen, would you get me the plates? They're back there on the left. Very nice. Now we'll put the next one in.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh!
Was I not right? Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now,
I can taste those Brits. Now, we have Cotswold cheese from Britain. We have Gruyere cheese from France. And now what's the third cheese?
this is delicious, extra sharp farmhouse cheddar.
Extra sharp farmhouse cheddar.
From New York State.
New York State. Go America.
That's right.
This is going to be my favorite. Actually, the British one was better.
All right. Well, let's make our next sandwich. Now,
Oh, did you butter the bread?
yes, I did.
Oh, good. She's ahead of me.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. One of the things that we want to make sure we do when we put these on is to press down the cheese that we have applied.
Okay.
All right there. All nicely smudged. Now, we're going to butter our last slice of bread.
I smell it.
Cheese. The smell of cheese wafting through the apartment. It's really delightful. All right.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, nice.
That's our next one, and we can put our last one with our traditional farmhouse cheddar in. More sizzle. Now, would you like to taste the fondue sandwich?
Well, what do you think?
I would assume yes.
Thank you.
You being you.
Oh, so good.
All right. It's tasty, isn't it?
Very tasty.
Yeah, so that's our fondue sandwich. Very nice.
That's very good. But I still like the British one.
You like that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's what I love about Brini. She's so ladylike. Look at her cutting her sandwich. Look at this, cutting it into little pieces.
Well, little bite-sized pieces.
you
That
think
way
that-
you don't ruin your lipstick.
You'd think the Queen was coming over for tea. And you didn't ruin your lipstick. I didn't know she was wearing lipstick.
It's the natural look.
Very good.
Definitely worthwhile. All right, well, we'll be back in a moment, so stick with us.
Please do. This has been wonderful and tasty too.
So as you can see, grilled cheese is as easy as it is delicious. Now, why not go to your local cheese store and find some wonderful gourmet cheeses and some delicious gourmet breads and see what you can cook up in your own kitchen. Now, if you'd like the information about what we made here today, come by BriniMaxwell.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
I still like my way better. Permanent press.
Bye now.
The spirit is moving, traveling along. The spirit is going, and you know it never goes wrong. Hold on to the spirit, playing till it sticks. That wonderful spirit, that's the spirit of planning. With the special spirit of planning, that's the spirit growing and going strong. And moving up,